Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of Frenzic Overtime for the Apple Arcade on Apple TV. So we have the game loading up here. Nice bright colors. We have our dancing and juggling robot there. Frenzic Industries. Alright, so we're a Doobot 1337. We're one of the newer bots in the factory, it looks like. And we're building Powercores. Here is our boss bot, and Infobot, who is supposed to be helpful for us here. So we are training right now. The Powercore is built from 6 chips. Okay, so we have to put the chips into the disc here, the assembly disc, using the joystick and the A button. So it's like almost like a pizza pie. So we have to fill up the disc to complete the Powercore, and that's how we get points in this game. The Powercores release squarks. Okay, so we're making another one. Okay, so we can flip the pieces. Flip sort of like a Tetris type feel. But we're just doing a flip of, looks like, what is that, 180 degree flip is what you can flip your pieces in. Alright, so that was easy enough. I finished the new bot training. And this game, yeah, if you look at it, very colorful. I like the bright colors. Seems like a pretty simple concept for your, for you gamers that enjoy puzzles. Okay, so we do have a timer now that's been incorporated into this. Okay, we have a goal to build 6 Powercores before our shift ends. Meet the goal so we can advance to the next training level. So let's try this out. And again, this is my first time playing this game, so I'm kind of new. So if I'm kind of slow here, just bear with me. I'm kind of learning this with you guys here. And just kind of getting a hand on the mechanics. They are pretty smooth. It's just something that I have to learn to kind of get used to here. And as I complete these Powercores, you can see that, yeah, my goal number is starting to shrink. But again, I'm still kind of getting used to the whole mechanics here. I don't think I'll meet the goal this time. Let's see. Still kind of getting used to this. Oh, so yeah, the clock is running out on me here. No, can't do it there. Alright, the boss caught me this time, but again, that was more of a practice round for me. I think I can do better, so let's go. Yes, 6 Powercores, build 6, and I can advance. Alright, so let's go here. Playtime is over. Now I'm kind of just going as fast as I can here. And again, pretty simple concept. Just kind of, it's got to be a game that you get used to. It's if you're a fan of my channel or a supporter of my channel, I've said it a million times at this point. It's one of those games where you're beating your own score, which is cool. But again, I don't see maybe much longevity in this, but it is, the controls are pretty smooth, colors are nice, so I can't hate on the game for that. It looks really good here. One thing I did notice with this game, and it may be in other updates, but it may come in other updates, but you know, it is a one-player game. I think there's room for opportunity here. Again, if I'm not mistaken, it is a one-player game. There's room for opportunity to make this a multiplayer game. Alright, so it looks like we're kind of like on an adventure mode, quest mode. I think there is room for opportunity to make this into a it's like a multiplayer sort of maybe co-op, because it looks like, again, we're working like on an assembly line. I'm just kind of going through the other stages moving forward here. So we're working on an assembly line. In theory, is where the kind of game will set you up. You know, you could maybe be on a team, maybe 2 to 4 players, where you're building these things and kind of make it a co-op that way. Or even like a 1 versus 1 type game where, you know, first to 6 Powercores wins, something along those lines, either where you're working together or maybe separate. And again, that may be in an update further down the line for this game. Okay, real quick, I'm getting an update here as far as I need to build 3 Powercores, but they have to be the same color. So I think in this game, if it's all the same color, you do get extra points, extra squarks potentially. So, but I think there's room for opportunity to make this either, yeah, like a multiplayer game where it be 1v1, you know, the most points after, you know, 2 minutes, something like a Tetris type game, you know. So my favorite sort of puzzle builder type game would be like a Tetris, and I compare this game, you know, to that a lot. Even though it's not exactly the same game, but it can be it's not the same setup, but it can be you know, fairly similar in sort of ways. So yeah, there's opportunity there to make it, you know, kind of like more of a multiplayer type game. So maybe they'll do that in a further update. I think that's going to increase the longevity of a game like this. But nonetheless, this is pretty fun. If you are into puzzlers, this is very smooth, crisp colors, nice sound, like most Apple Arcade games. You know, this is something I definitely can recommend. But I think to really take this game to the next level, if they are able to do some sort of multiplayer, maybe online or local, I think there's, you know, potential for it, more potential for it than what it already has. Alright, so the boss spot caught me again here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to try replaying that level one more time, potentially. Unless I passed it, I'm not sure. Okay, no, this is a new level. Okay. But yeah, it looks like, again, this game obviously is going to grow in difficulty as I continue to kind of pursue through these different stages. So I can kind of more or less see where it's going. And I think with a few more updates, this game has a lot of potential as a nice little puzzle game that can, you know, be played with the family. It's kind of where I see it long term. But this is very good and very strong starting point for this game. Again, this is Frenzic Overtime. Factory Robot. So let's see if I can get through one more stage here. And this game does get pretty difficult right away. It does not waste any time here when you're trying to learn how to play. So I will say that about this game. You need to be ready to go once it starts. Alright, so I was able to get through one more stage here, able to hit our goals within time. And it looks like the game, you know, it lets you continue going after you hit your goal. You know, get as many points as possible. Alright, so I made it through my training. I was found to be adequate by my boss. So I've been promoted to the factory floor here. So I guess day 5 is a day in the life. Okay, so they got a lot of different kind of goals here. There's a lot of kind of things to complete there, so I don't think I'm going to attempt that. I'm just going to go through some of the settings here for you guys. This game can be played in multiple languages, like most of our Apple Arcade games. And you know, this is a pretty game. You know, you can see the graphics, very simple but sharp, crisp, clean. Again, the quality of these games just continues to improve, so that's to be expected here. That's my review on Frenzic Overtime. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.
You